Well, let me get my workspace ready. Okay, I'm ready now. All right, let's have Craig in.
Right.
You can tell the. Go ahead. You can tell the lady to come in to sit down. So she can. Come on, Craig. Sorry
Okay.
for the wait.
So I was trying to memorize my thing, and I didn't have enough time to memorize. Do you mind if I keep my paper with me so I can look at it?
Sure, sure. As it's, please step in that space. Thank you. How are you doing today?
Doing just fine. Mask off.
Mask off, please.
Yes. Good. Can't stand them.
I know. Did you get the file? Yes. I have his picture in now. Check.
My right position.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
All right. Please introduce yourself, sir. Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
I'm ready for you to begin.
No, just introduce yourself. Let's meet you.
Hmm?
Tell us your name.
Oh, the name. Oh, okay. The whole audition thing.
Yes, sir.
Hello. My name is Craig Light, and this is my audition. I will be doing a reading in the church. Hi.
Right. Before we go into the audition for real, let's tell us what you've done in the past, who you are artistically as a performer.
Okay. All right. So I've been acting for since 1986. I also did a little in high school, but I've been doing community theater here in Indianapolis. I stopped doing theater in Indianapolis about 2000 something. I got really disgusted with the way theater was becoming less manly oriented, more raunchy. Uh, so I did not see what was going on in the theater in Indianapolis situation. So the only thing I've been doing lately is in my church. I've been doing some acting in the church. I have directed three shows, two of them children's shows. One of them was a Christian show. Let's see. Like I said, I've have been written up in the paper with a very good review. When I did something rescue, I did Boys Next Door. I played Arnold in The Boys Next Door. I played King Sextus in it's been a long time. I can't remember everything I've done.
Okay.
I've done so
Yeah,
much.
since '86, that's a
Yeah,
long resume.
yeah. I was trying to get a resume ready, but I didn't have time. I only found out about you guys about a week
Mm-hmm.
last week,
Mm-hmm.
so
True.
didn't give me much time to do anything. So that's about it. Like I said, I've been doing this for theater for a long, long time. I've done lighting, I've done sets, I've done sound. I designed a set, and that's pretty much it. We made something in theater, and I helped out in community theater so much. It's I have produced a show, which is not very fun at all.
Why do you say it's not fun?
Well, because I put in a bunch of my money so that
Oh,
get put on,
right.
and there's always that fear that I'm not going to get that money back.
Back, right.
And I am not exactly a great people person, so
Okay.
when I was trying to call people to get things running as far as advertising and this and that,
Right.
and dealing with
A bunch of
dealing,
people.
dealing with actors. I'm sorry, but
Right.
some of them are very emotional.
You heard that? Okay.
If you have, but actors are. As a director, I've always said you gotta pretend like they're your children.
Right.
because sometimes go into, and it's because a lot of times I'm nervous, very nervous.
Right.
So they'll go into a temper tantrum or like cry because you said something the wrong way.
Right. Right.
So you just got to be, with actors and artists in particular, where that's part of it.
Right.
Very emotional.
Right. Right.
So the emotion comes out, and the stress comes out when they're doing it. So it's great working with them, but like I said, they can be actors can be very emotional at times.
Right.
And when you're directing, it's really funny because when I'm acting, it's like the directors are being really harsh.
Hey.
But then when you're directing,
Right.
the actors are being over emotional.
It's actually a two-way street. I know how you feel. Directors can be made because they want you. There's a way they want you to tell the story.
Yeah.
So if you're not telling it, they keep coming back at you just to make you get there. And if you don't understand, if you've never been a director or if you have never worked with a director, you might not really understand what they're trying to do. So what I'm trying to say, I totally understand where you're coming from. Right. Awesome. You have such an outstanding resume. Let me put it this way. You're actually, I have a feeling that a lot of people that will come for the audition are going to be treasures unfound. And I'm glad we're having this audition right now. I don't know, before we get into audition proper, if you have any questions for me about who we are, what we do. And that's why I asked her to come in so she can hear as well. So I don't have to repeat it again. Yeah. I don't know if you have any questions for me before we get into the audition proper.
The questions I would have is when will we be planning on having a show? What would the audition? I mean, not audition, rehearsal times be? That kind of stuff.
Okay. All right. Now, so here's how we go. Already saw it on our website. We started in Nigeria. I didn't technically study theater, but I worked with a professional that studied theater, and that's how I got all my skill. You started way before I started. I started in the late 90s. Yeah. So with regards to rehearsals, we're going to start with reading first, because a lot of people are coming from way out of state.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with reading first, so we get familiar with the lines. Once we're comfortable with the lines, then we come together to have rehearsals, blockings, markings, and all that stuff, stage movement. So that's how it's going to go. Then we're speculating that if everything works out fine, like how it all goes, we're looking at August. If we can use June, July to get everybody together, hopefully, August we should be able to put up the show. So we are a non-profit theater organization. Our shows we always love to have our shows free. We had one last October. This one is also going to be free. So it's just that the dynamics in Indiana is a little bit different. We were first in Wisconsin, and nothing was really happening there. So I moved out here, and here we are. All right. So I don't know if I answered your question. I know I talk a lot. Did I?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So readings, rehearsals, performance, production. And definitely, because you're a man of so many skills, you're definitely probably going to help us with a lot of stuff. Sounds good? It's really, really awesome to have you here, Craig. Thank you for coming. Do you have any line, apart from what you have in your hand, something you want to render, something you want to show us?
Not really. I mean, just going to be the monologue.
Okay.
He wanted to be the script, like read off the script.
Okay.
Matter, whichever way you want to do it.
All right. I think I will let you do the reading first, then we can have the exchange. How does that sound?
So what was that again?
I'll let you do the reading first.
Okay, reading first.
Then we have the exchange
Then
after
we'll
that.
do the script.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So what character are you taking right now? Is it Mike? Is it Paul?
What?
Character?
I'm sorry. These lights are.
Oh, they are too bright. Hey, look, production day, we're going to have more than
Oh, I
this.
know you're gonna have a lot more, but right now it's hard to talk to somebody.
Okay, let me see if I can turn one off.
You know.
Let me see how that looks. Especially for camera. How about that?
Okay.
Let me see. I might have to pull it back. That's kind of.
I mean, you're fine. It's
No,
like
I
I was trying to see your face to talk to people. I was,
How about now?
Okay, now it's
Okay, all right. Okay, let's have you, sir.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
I didn't know what else to do. I wouldn't have touched this case with a 10-foot pole. None of the people's accusations held up water. What kind of society is it that punishes people for doing good deeds? I wasn't sure if he was who he said he was, but I didn't want to take any chances. If I let him go and he was guilty, the people would never forgive me. If I punished an innocent man, I would never forgive myself. I thought I was off the hook when I sent him to Herod to be tried, but then next week it was right back into my lap. The people trusted me to exact justice, but I wasn't sure what that was. So I faked my way through a trial and then let the people decide, which was, in a way, saying, I let them crucify him so they wouldn't crucify me. I set free a murderer and became one in the same sentence. I was a coward, but that day I was in good company. No one but him stood up for what they believed in. Those same people that were crying, Hosanna, Hosanna, and throwing their clothes on the streets. Then the popular opinion changed, and so did their convictions. They cheered me on that day. They called me a friend to Caesar. But the only ones that cheered me on that night were the demons that wouldn't let me sleep. I must have washed my hands 1,000 times, but I could not clean the stain from my heart. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So, that was good. So here's how we work.
Okay.
We're not looking for. We like to build. So let me put it that way. So wherever you are, if you're willing to work with us, we take you up to the next level. I hope you understand what I mean. So whatever level of performance you are, we don't how do I say this? It's not always the best. You can always get better. There are so many dimensions, so many depths to a character, to a person. So we will work together if you're willing to work with us, so we can go deeper. We can. Are you with me? Sorry, I'm using my hands a lot.
Oh, I understand.
Okay.
What you say. You got to develop a character.
Right.
But the thing being, when you develop a character, it takes the person. Takes
Exactly.
the director to show you what you're doing wrong and where he wants you to go. The director is the artist behind the whole production. So yes.
Okay.
Yes, I understand exactly.
And how you drop your lines, the tone of your voice. So we'll work on that during rehearsals. Now, quick question. You live in Indianapolis, right?
Yes, I live in Indianapolis.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you're closer. All right. Do you have anything else for us today?
No.
Okay. All right. So here, in the next few days, we're going to reach out to you, and then we'll let you know what our decision is. Definitely, I would love to work with you, and I will let you know in what capacities. I'll let you know what capacities I would love you to work with us so that we can get this story told. This is a Christian play. It's just that it has a romantic tone to it. It's more like a parable.
Right.
Yeah, that's what um, this play is all about. So in the next few days, or probably let me just say at most a week, I'll, I'll call you and get back to you. You can verify with her that we have your right phone number, and then we take things forward.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
All right, nice meeting you, Greg. Thank you so much for coming on time and for showing up.
Right.
Thanks for waiting.
That's your fault.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Craig, let's make sure we have your phone number. Hello. Hi. My name is Yomi. Oh, I didn't even tell you my name. Please come on. Nice to meet you. Please come on. I think there's a message in backstage. Can you check it if you can? It's not. All right, ma'am. Hi. My name is Yomi. Yes. Whatever makes you comfortable. All right. Huh? All right. What's your name, man?
Sandra Franklin.
Got it. All right. Please tell us a little about yourself. When I mean your acting career.
Yeah. Well, I started this journey about 2 years ago. I did a play, It's a Wonderful Life, and I took classes, and mostly I was in, and then I did another It's a Wonderful Life, yes, and most recent, we completed a treatment for a student film. Just completed that about 2 weeks ago. So that was a lot of fun.
Okay, on to the world of acting. How do you like it so far?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I
Yes, it is. I got stuck at that. So, first time I did a play, I fell in love, and that was it. That was just it. And ever since then, I've been performing, I've been producing, I've been directing. So, yeah.
My first time, actually, I was in fifth grade when I was in a play. I was in a couple of plays, and I loved it. I loved memorizing and just preparing for the characters. And I never thought about pursuing it as a career.
Career.
Just didn't logical
Yeah. And you are from Chicago, Chi-Town.
yeah,
Whoa.
days, to Plainfield, gosh, 5 years ago.
Plainfield, Illinois.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know there's a place.
Yeah, that's where I live. I'm like, nope, I don't see you around my neighborhood. Sent. Okay, 3 years. Few plays. Okay. When you said you were taking classes, acting classes, I believe.
Yes, I started in Chicago prior to COVID. Yeah, so took 16 study classes, and then and I took an on-camera class. And I forget, that was my very first class on camera
Class, okay.
That's where I learned how to play. So yeah, so then after that, I recently took a commercial class.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. Do you have any question for us?
Not at the moment.
So you have all the answers.
Well, I looked you up online.
Okay.
And I was impressed with, I work for a nonprofit. I
Oh.
help seniors. I help seniors with their Medicare, etc. So I was drawn to that. I was drawn to the fact that you all live here, and I saw fundraisers or something
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I was intrigued, and yeah, so that I saw that the name of the play is called Unrelenting Love.
We might change it. That was just
Oh,
a bait.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. But I don't have any questions yet.
All right. So that's very true. We're a non-profit organization. The most important thing for us is to tell stories or to have conversations that would make people see things the other way. We're not trying to persuade anybody. We just want you to see things from a different perspective. Yeah. So that's really why we're. It's not about money for us. Even though these things cost money to get them done, but it's not about money for us. Um, so yeah, and yeah, we do some outreach if we can. Um, and last October we had a production here. It was a story about Nigeria. Um, that held October 4 here, and now we're having another. We're coming, so we are kind of putting our foot in the sand, registering us because we're very new. Yeah, so over time we like to also do skits. I don't know if you went to our YouTube channel. We like to do short skits and just make people see things, especially Christians, because we're a non-profit Christian theater organization. So we try to ask people questions, raise questions and raise the dust, and let's see who's gonna, So those are the kind of things we kind of do. This particular production is a love story. It's actually it's an adaptation of something that happened in the scripture in the book of Hosea. God told a prophet. That's all I'm going to give you. God
Okay.
told a prophet to marry a prostitute.
Okay.
That's what this story is about. It's a very romantic story, and we hope that we'll find enough cast to bring it to life. All right. So, um, what do you have for us today?
Well, I prepared for the role of angel.
Okay. Um, I will have you read your lines first. So I want to see how comfortable you are with your lines.
Okay.
Then we'll find you a reader.
Okay.
What about that?
Okay.
All right, let's give that a shot.
Alrighty.
All right. When you're ready.
Angel. Am I
You're good. Just you're good.
have been working so hard. I want my money. It belongs to me. I don't want coffee. I want my money and I want it now. I want to go to hospital. You will have no competition from me. I assure you. I'll be far away from you. I just want out. I can always pay a bodyguard. You get married. Well, at least I know you have money. All I want is my life uninvested. I know you have enough to save right now to split with me. Mine is my name. You heard me. Is my name on the deed. Princess of what?
All right. Thank you. So I like the way you read it. Um, I know you have. So if we go like histogram, is that what it's called? You know, if you take a reading
Yeah,
of the lines,
yeah,
um, you went. "Ooh." So we had those sharp moments,
yeah.
and then you came back.
Uh-huh.
I was hoping that I like the way you started. You go up and you stay up. Even if you're gonna drop, it's gonna be a little, and then you stay there.
Okay.
You don't want to up, down
Oh, got it.
in your voice,
Yeah,
your reading.
yeah,
I like your body language. I know we can do better.
yeah, yeah.
Go ahead.
It was I. It was a challenge not to because I didn't have someone to cool off, so I
Right,
was
right,
like just trying to because I didn't want to look down, you know.
right, right. No, I understand. I
Yeah,
understand.
but okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
So don't even worry about all that.
Okay,
I believe in working together to get to the goal. She can testify of that. So she's gonna read with you in a moment. All right, but I, you know, let's have that.
okay,
So when you pick it up, don't drop. Even it's okay to drop it, but like don't go back to where you started from. I don't know if you understand
got
what
it.
I'm saying.
Yes, yes.
Especially with the tone of your voice. So just keep it at that stage. You know, you're going. You say that you're going up, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. You ready? Yes. You just read. All right. Let me know when you're ready. Um, Sandra, let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Angel. You running. Are you upset about something? You have been working too hard. Not. You just want to remove it. Sit down now.
All right, cut, guys. Let's do it this way. Imagine she's here. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. So just listen and
Okay.
yeah. All right. Let's take it from the beginning again. All right. It's all right. All right. Take 3, 2, 1. Action.
Who's there? Angel. Come in, Angel. Aren't you? You look dreadful. So you upset about something? You have been working too hard. Not. You're doing it. Sit down. I can see you have something about it. I want my money. Why do you want it? Because it belongs to me. For yourself. I don't want coffee. I want my money and I want it now. You might have asked a little more polite. Did you have no spending behind it? Why do you need to money? What's there to buy it with? Tell me what you want and I'll keep it in you want. Unless it's something completely out of the question. I want a little house of my own. So you can go to do this for yourself? Are you getting ambitious, my dear? You will have no competition. I'll be far away from you. Just watch out. Angel, we all know that this is a you can't complain. It's too late. I take good care of you, don't I? But I can't just let you walk away. You need someone to help you. I can always hire a bodyguard. I can get married. Married? You? No man wants a harlot for a wife. Give me your drug friend. Lunch visit and she's also smart enough to know it would never work. And men say all the time, which things are their wrong. Well, at least I'd only be working on one hand. Sometimes want is my money. Oh, yeah. Uninvest it. I know you have enough in the safe right now to square with me.
You, my dear, are an ungrateful fool. You have forgotten all I did for you. Your beautiful clothes cost a fortune, and this building is not for you. I paid for you to live here. You,
Is my name on the deed? You heard me. Is my name on the deed?
very smart person, never do that. You're speaking these things. I hate you about it. You make me shout. You're a princess.
Princess of what?
So I think most right. You become slow. That's your treatment.
Okay, give me one quick second. Um, oh, bear with me. Just have to type something real quick here. I apologize. Uh-uh. And YouTube. So that was kind of um a little bit flat.
Yeah, I felt it too.
You felt it too. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Um, then our projection is kind of, you can hear the way I'm talking. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the way I talk naturally, but we can do better. So I like the way that you're giving an attitude. That is exactly what's going on there. She's just fed up of this. She wants all her money back. She doesn't care how it's going to go down. All she wants is, Lady Duchess, I want my money back. That's all. So let's have some attitude. Let's have some. No. Don't. The way I direct, I know we have to go by the lines,
Yeah.
but I don't want you to be 100% locked in the lines.
Got it.
Give me your feel. I want you to feel that character. I want you to feel that moment. So don't get 100% locked in the character. Give me like maybe another 50% of you. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Oh, she took off her jacket. You are in trouble, Duchess. She just took off her jacket. Right, let me know when you're ready. Let me talk to someone here. Tino, we're on Facebook and YouTube. The picture is better there.
Where can I don't want to get off the camera.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh,
You're good.
okay, ready.
Action.
Who's there?
Angel.
Come in, Angel. Why aren't you sleeping? You look dreadful. Are you upset about something?
You have been working me too hard.
Honestly, you're just one of your moves again. Sit down, honey. I can see you have something problem.
I want my money
Why do you want it?
because it belongs to me.
Pour yourself some coffee.
I don't want coffee.
Ha! Sorry. You know, that part where she said, why do you want to, like, seriously? Give me attitude. I need that attitude.
Okay.
I need it. It makes the coloring, makes the picture beautiful. It makes things. I need that.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, you're asking me why do I need my money?
Yeah.
You don't have to say that, but your attitude,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Do take it from the top or from what line?
Let me talk. Sorry.
Who's there?
Angel.
Come in, Angel. Why aren't you sleeping? You look dreadful. Are you upset about something?
You have been working me too hard.
You're just doing your moves again. Sit down, John. I can see you have something problem.
I want my money
Why do you want it?
because it belongs to me.
Pour yourself some coffee.
I don't want coffee. I want my money and I want it now.
But it's asking no longer like you haven't upset his mind. Why do you need my money? What's the advice here? Tell me what you want, and I'll see if it's what you have. Unless it's something you sitting out for question.
I want a little house with my own.
So you can go into business for yourself? Are you getting ambitious, my dear?
You will have no competition from me, I assure you. I'll be far away from you. I just want out.
Age, we all go through this silly condition. Take it from me. Angel, you can't quit. It's too late. I take good care of you, don't I? But I can't just let you walk away. You need someone to stop.
I can always hire a bodyguard. I can get married.
Marry. You? No man wants a harlot for a wife. Even your drunk friend Lucky can ask. But she's also smart enough to know it would never work. And men say all kinds of things.
Well, at least I don't be working for one man.
How would you like to watch me? You play. Trouble comes when you're thinking too much of yourself. Sometimes you will.
All I want is my money.
All right. But you'll have to wait. I will
Uninvest it. I know you have enough in your safe right now to square with me.
You, my dear, are an ungrateful fool. You have forgotten all I did. Your beautiful clothes cost a fortune. And this building is not free. I pay for you to live here. You.
Is my name on the deed?
What did you say?
You heard me. Is my name on the deed?
You're smart.
Princess of what?
Awesome. Awesome. Nice reading. I love the attitude. But we can go deeper. I won't let you go deeper today. All right. Um, honestly, I appreciate you for driving out.
Oh yes, thank you for having me. This is my first live audition. I've been doing a lot of So I've been doing a lot of self tapes. I've done live Zoom auditions.
Right.
This is my very first one, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to read. So thank you.
You're welcome, man. Thank you for coming. So these some of the things we talked about today, even I know it's like the virtual ones you've had,
I'm sorry.
the virtual auditions you have.
Uh-huh.
Some of the things we talked about today is also very helpful
Oh yeah.
because you think you're sitting in front of a computer,
Right.
but they're looking at everything.
Yes.
They're looking at your tone, your the way you're rendering your lines, um, your body language, your facial expression. People tend to get stuck in the fact that I'm just right in front of the computer, but you have to imagine you're in front of a live audience,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and you have to give it all you got, all you got. I have to say it again, all you got. You just have to understand where the character is coming from. If it means you have to shout and make the speak come out of your mouth, if that's what it needs to take, that's what it's going to take. If it means you have to cry like a baby and make the tears come out so that you can understand my pain. My pain. Now, if I go to the other side of the room and talk, you will still hear me. That's one thing we will work on. Projection. We'll work on that. Where you don't get comfortable with the mic on you. As a performer, you have to perform without the mic. That's how. Brother Mike, who's what you understand. We don't use mics. The Greeks, the early theater starters, they don't have mics. But what they did was they stand on top of the mountain and they use their voice. You have to. It's not shouting. It's projecting. Yeah. It's okay. We'll get on that together. So let's talk about. I believe you work Monday to Friday, right?
Yes.
So we can do readings virtually for now. I don't know why this thing keeps coming off. Um, so I'm thinking because you live in Chicago, how are you going to make rehearsals? So because of you, because you're going to be a part of a team, we have to make rehearsals weekends. You know what I mean? So that she can be a part of it. But not to stress you that much before we cast. Um, we'll do readings so we know you're comfortable with the character. I'll tell you more about the character.
Okay.
Then I'll share the full part of the script so at least you have an idea of where the character is coming from. I might actually give you more clues
Okay.
to where to find the actual story. It's actually an adaptation of a novel. So so that you can understand where the character is coming from and you can understand the scene, that moment. Um so so you're willing to do that drive.
I am. I am. One of my goals is my dream is to become a working actress. I just want to, and I want to experience theater. I want to experience commercial, television, film. Um, so I just want to be in it. I want to grow and learn. And I don't know.
Yeah.
So
That's the price people pay. You see people on TV, on movies, and you're like, oh, that's a good actor. But people have to pay a price at some point in time. And I'm really like marveled at that. So thank you for coming. I will keep in touch with you. I have your phone number. I have a verify your phone number.
oh,
Um,
okay, yeah.
and then during the week, I'll send you a text
Okay.
so that we can all meet online and start virtual reading.
Oh, okay.
So we start with virtual reading.
Okay.
Once we get comfortable, and we'll come to life wherever.
Okay.
I don't want to waste the time, so we just drive back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
How does that sound?
So does this mean that I got the part, or you're gonna get back to me to let me know if I got it?
So
or-
there are so many parts.
Okay.
I'm in trouble right now.
Oh.
There's
Okay.
so many parts. By the time you see the script, you understand where I'm coming from.
Okay.
There's so many parts. But what I'm trying to do right now is filling the lead role. Now, people have opinions about supporting roles.
Uh-huh.
Even if you have a lead role and you don't have a supporting role, there's no play.
Yeah. Right.
You need everybody.
Yes.
But and one thing about lead role is it's a lot of work compared to someone who's just supporting. Yeah. So I will get in touch with you during the week. I
Okay.
have a strong decision to make
Okay.
because you have completed already,
Okay.
and so I have to look at a lot of things to see what can happen and what can do. But I have definitely want you on the team.
Oh, awesome.
Definitely
Yes,
want you on
I'm
the team,
flexible. Whatever you need me to do,
please. Okay.
I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Awesome, and I'm glad. You know what? Nobody is even talking about money, but money's part of it. Money's part of the deal. It's not a lot of money. It depends on your role.
Yeah.
That determines how much you get. But it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not something to even think about. Is there any other skill that you have that you want to talk about, like sewing, hair making, makeup? Any other skill that you think you have? Writing,
I'm sorry.
writing,
Oh,
writing
no,
script.
I journal, but that's about it. I journal. I speak Spanish. I
So that.
love to meditate. Gosh, I mean, I love working on my hair, but
Right.
I've never done anyone else's hair.
Right.
Cooking.
When you your journals, where do you post them?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you don't post them.
It's just, yeah, like my diary.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I do have a story that I want to write about, eventually make a book. I even thought about a movie, but that's down the road. That's when I got it. So, yeah, I do want to get that out.
If you need help with that, let me know. Okay,
I do.
Alrighty. Yeah. Thank you for coming, and we'll get in touch with you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yomi.
yo.
Yomi. Next time I send a text, I'll put my name there. Yo face mask. And the script.
Oh,
I said you want me to shred it for you. I can shred it for you if you want. I can get rid.
Well, I guess I don't need it then anymore. Okay. Yeah.
Okie dokie.